Hey, what's up YouTube? Eric here from Guided. We are back out at the range today and I have another rifle to set up. So let me turn you guys around here and show you what we got today. I have a Christensen Arms. Obviously it has a carbon fiber barrel and this is the Ridgeline in a 6.5 PRC. It's got a Husqvarna scope on it and the guy had it mounted already and tightened down. It's still got the factory turret. We will see how this thing shoots. So it does come with a brake. He said he doesn't know if he wants the brake on or not. He said shoot it without the brake. This is the thread cap, and he said shoot it with the brake and see if it changes anything. And he said if it doesn't change anything, just stay without the brake. It's a 6.5 PRC, so it doesn't have that much recoil, but it is a good looking rifle. We are going to be shooting this 143 grain ELDX Precision Hunter. I'm going to set up the Garmin chronograph. Anyway, let me grab the targets and a staple gun and I'll get back at you here. I'm looking forward to shooting this one to see how this thing shoots. On the last couple of videos I get a lot of comments on the Christensen. Some guys say they're shooting awesome and some guys say they're not shooting good or their rifles aren't shooting good. Anyway, we'll see if this one shoots. That's the cool thing about this channel is I get to shoot a variety of different guns, and some shoot great and some I have to work to find what shoots. And we will see what the verdict is on this one. If you guys have a Christensen Ridgeline or any other Christensen for that matter, leave a comment down below. Let me know how it shoots for you guys, what caliber you got, what ammo you're shooting, and what size groups you're getting. Let me get you in a spotting scope and I'll quit yakking here and start shooting. Looks like we might have an inch and a quarter group. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely not tighter than that. I shot and then I came back to turn the camera off and found out it wasn't even on. So I'm going to let this barrel cool. Like I said, I don't know how many shots is through this thing. So what I actually might do is before I put the brake on, I might try to clean this thing and see if that happens to make a difference without the brake. So let's take a look at this. The box is saying muzzle velocity should be 2960 and we are at 2939, so that's actually pretty good. It's only 20 feet a second different. One thing I wanted to show you that I noticed, and it might not be a big deal, this is what I wanted to show you. You know, when the bolt's out, you know, it has some play. I understand that. So I have pushed the bolt all the way forward. Maybe I'm just picky. I don't know. That to me just seems like a lot of play, a lot of slop. So I mean, it seems like it's you know, a little bit out here, but when you get that bolt all the way in before you push it down, there's just a lot of play to it. But like I said, maybe that's no big deal. It's just, it is what it is, how they are. I don't know. Maybe that's just how they are. I don't know. I'm gonna let this thing cool and I will put the brake on and we will shoot another group with the brake. Alright guys, I'm walking over to the backstop now, turning around and show you this target. Alright, so let's take a look at this. No brake. Yeah, I shot here, here, and here. This box is 1 inch by 1 inch, so from here to here is at least an inch and a quarter to an inch and a half. This was dirty. This was clean. I shot 4 shots. There's actually 2 in there and then this one. So I thought, okay, well, let's put the brake on. I jumped up here and I shot this one and then I shot this one, and this one. I let it cool, and then I shot that. This is 4 shots. Now I'm going to run up to the long range and see if we can bang some steel here. So next time you see me, I'll be up there. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm up here at the long range. Let me first turn you around here and show you the targets. All right, guys, so I shoot the 450 first, which is right down there between that gate. And then when you go up the fence line, that is the 700-yard target. And if we hit those 2, we will go all the way over and try for the 1,000 yards, which is right there in that little opening. Let me double check and make sure where I hit it. I knocked it down a little bit. So, all right, I hit it on the left edge of the plate. So I am going to, we have absolutely no wind. So I'm going to bring it over to the right 1 click. And we will shoot that again. All right, guys, so I held slightly left of that post and I did hit left. I wasn't holding that far off, but I didn't want to hit that T-post there and knock it off, so I didn't have to go down there and fix it. But anyway, let's zoom out here. And let's just go up the fence line. And there is the 700-yard target right there. All right, let me zoom in here. All right, I'm gonna swing out the 700 yards. Smack that one. That's 700 yards. All right, let me look and see where I hit. I hit towards the top of the plate. Left and right was good. I'm going to bring it down 1 click here. If you draw a straight line across the middle of that plate, I am probably 4 inches high from that, maybe 5 inches high. I will bring it down 1 click, but I'm not going to shoot it again at this one. I am just going to write that data down, and then we are going to go out to the 1,000-yard target while hopefully it's still in the sun. All right, let me swing this out here. There we go, right there. All right, guys, there we are. All right, guys, let's see what happens here. Nope, maybe I didn't. Missed it. All right, we'll try it one more time. Missed it again. All right, I think I'm gonna try one more time and we'll call it a day. There it is, baby. I hit the bottom right edge of the plate. I just brought it up one more time. I do have more ammo here. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. I might shoot it again, I might not. But anyway, 450 good, 700 once I got the elevation figured out, good. 1,000 yards, I was hitting low. I brought it up a click, and ended up kept hitting to the right, but I finally got it brought over. I was there's hash marks in this scope, and I was just going 1 hash mark. There's absolutely no wind, and so I don't know if that's a product of the barrel heating up and it's just naturally going to the right because of that reason, or if I'm pulling it to the right. I don't know. I felt like I was pretty good on it, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. I was able to hit the 1,000-yard target. To answer the question I had in the beginning, is this Christensen going to shoot? Yes, it is. It's going to shoot. It's a shooter. The only thing I noticed I didn't really like personally was the slop in the bolt, but if it shoots, who cares, you know? I get a lot of comments saying that Christensen's bad. like I said, if you have a Christensen and it shoots, leave a comment. And if you have a Christensen that doesn't shoot, leave a comment and let me know. I hope you like this video, and we will see you next week. Yeah, baby! Yeah!